Alright, let's get real for a second. Have you ever stopped to think about what's actually sitting in your pantry right now? As the cold winds start to bite and snow piles up outside, it's not just about staying warm, it's about being prepared. Because let's face it, when the frost hits and the streets are buried, the last thing you want is to be caught without the essentials. And no, I'm not talking about some fancy gourmet spread. I'm talking about the real MVPs of your pantry. Canned foods, these little metal treasures, are the unsung heroes of winter survival. They last forever, they're versatile, and when the going gets tough, they're worth their weight in gold. But not all canned foods are created equal. Some are just nice to have, while others absolute game changers. So today, we're breaking down the 20 canned foods that will be absolutely priceless this fall and winter. Trust me, you'll want these on your shelves before the frost sets in. But before we dive in, do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe button. Seriously, it takes 2 seconds, and it helps us keep bringing you content that actually matters. Oh, and don't forget to smash that like button if you find this helpful. Got thoughts? Drop them in the comments, we actually read them. Alright, let's get into it. Here are the 20 canned foods you need this season. 1. Canned green beans, the year-round garden staple. Let's kick things off with a classic canned green beans. These aren't just some boring side dish your grandma used to serve. Green beans are the real deal when it comes to pantry essentials. Packed with fiber, vitamins C, A, and K, and a healthy dose of folate, they're a nutritional powerhouse disguised as a humble vegetable. Fiber keeps your digestion in check, vitamin C boosts your immune system, and folate, that's your cellular health MVP right there. But let's talk versatility. Canned green beans are the chameleons of the kitchen. You can toss them into a casserole, sauté them with garlic and butter for a quick side, or even throw them into a salad for some extra crunch. Feeling fancy? Add some bacon bits or almonds, and suddenly you've got a dish that looks like it took effort. Spoiler, it didn't. Now here's the blunt truth. If you're not stocking up on these, you're doing it wrong. When the snow is piling up and fresh produce is a distant memory, you'll be glad you've got 20 to 30 cans of these green gems sitting pretty on your shelf. They're cheap, they last forever, and they'll save your meals from being a total snooze fest. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later. 2. Canned pineapple, your tropical escape in a can. Next up, let's talk about canned pineapple. If you think this is just a sweet treat for desserts, you're seriously underestimating its potential. Canned pineapple is like a little slice of tropical heaven that you can crack open anytime. No matter how miserable the weather is outside. Nutritionally, it's not just about the sugar rush. Pineapple is loaded with vitamin C, which is your immune system's best friend during cold and flu season. Plus, it's got bromelain, an enzyme that helps with digestion and can even reduce inflammation. So yeah, it's not just tasty, it's functional. Now, let's get into the kitchen. Canned pineapple isn't just for upside-down cakes, though those are amazing. You can toss it into stir-fries for a sweet and savory twist, blend it into smoothies, or even use it as a pizza topping. Yes, pineapple on pizza is a thing, and it's glorious. Feeling adventurous? Use the juice to marinate chicken or pork. It's a game changer. Here's the deal. You're going to want at least 20 to 35 cans of this stuff. Why? Because once you start using it, you'll realize how many dishes it can transform. Plus, it's a little taste of sunshine when everything outside is gray and freezing. Don't sleep on this one. 3. Canned lentils, the underrated powerhouse. Let's get one thing straight. Lentils don't get nearly the credit they deserve. These tiny, unassuming discs are absolute nutritional beasts. Packed with protein, they're a fantastic meat alternative for anyone looking to cut back on animal products or just add more plant-based goodness to their diet. And the fiber? Off the charts. It's like a 1-2 punch for your heart and your gut. But wait, there's more. Lentils are loaded with essential minerals like iron, magnesium, and phosphorus. Iron keeps your energy levels up, magnesium helps with muscle function, and phosphorus is crucial for strong bones. Basically, lentils are doing the most, and they're not even bragging about it. In the kitchen, lentils are the ultimate team player. They blend seamlessly into soups, stews, and curries, adding a hearty texture and soaking up all the flavors around them. Want to get creative? Use them as a base for veggie burgers or mix them into salads for a protein boost. They're quick to cook too, which is a huge win when you're short on time. Here's the bottom line. If you're not stocking up on canned lentils, you're missing out. Aim for 25 to 40 cans. They're cheap, they last forever, and they'll make you feel like a culinary genius even on your laziest days. 4. Canned mushrooms. The umami bomb. Mushrooms might not be the first thing you think of when you're stocking your pantry, but let me tell you, they should be. Canned mushrooms are like a secret weapon for adding depth and flavor to your meals. They're earthy, they're versatile, and they're packed with nutrients that your body will thank you for. Let's break it down. Mushrooms are rich in selenium, a mineral that supports thyroid function and acts as a powerful antioxidant. They're also a great source of B vitamins like niacin and riboflavin, which help your body convert food into energy. So yeah, these little fungi are doing a lot more than just sitting there looking pretty. When it comes to cooking, canned mushrooms are a dream. They're pre-sliced, pre-cooked, and ready to go. Toss them into a pasta dish for an instant upgrade. Mix them into risottos for that creamy, umami-packed goodness, or use them to add depth to sauces and gravies. They're also great on pizza, in omelets, or even as a topping for burgers. Here's the harsh truth. If you're not keeping 20 to 30 cans of these in your pantry, you're setting yourself up for bland, boring meals. Mushrooms are the unsung heroes of the culinary world, and it's time they got the respect they deserve. 5. Canned tuna. The ocean's gift to your pantry. Last but definitely not least, let's talk about canned tuna. This isn't just a backup plan for when you're too lazy to cook, it's a pantry essential that deserves a permanent spot on your shelf. Nutritionally, canned tuna is a rock star. It's packed with protein, making it a great option for post-workout meals or just keeping you full throughout the day. It's also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are amazing for heart health and reducing inflammation. And let's not forget about the vitamins and minerals: D, B12, selenium, iodine. The list goes on. In the kitchen, tuna is as versatile as it gets. You can throw it into salads, mix it with mayo for a quick sandwich, or use it as a topping for pasta. Feeling fancy? Make a tuna casserole or use it to stuff bell peppers. The possibilities are endless, and the flavor is always on point, whether you go for the version packed in oil or water. Here's the deal. You're going to want at least 20 to 30 cans of this stuff. It's affordable, it lasts forever, and it's a lifesaver when you need a quick, nutritious meal. Plus, it's like having a little taste of the ocean right in your pantry. What's not to love? 6. Canned black beans. The dark horse of nutrition. Let's talk about canned black beans. Those little glossy gems that pack a serious punch. These aren't just your average legumes, they're a powerhouse of protein and fiber, making them a go-to for vegetarians and anyone who wants to eat like they've got their life together. But the magic doesn't stop there. Black beans are loaded with antioxidants, thanks to their rich dark color, and they're brimming with essential minerals like iron and magnesium. Translation? They're good for your heart, your digestion, and your overall health. Now, let's get into the kitchen. Black beans are the ultimate multitaskers. Mash them up for a killer dip, toss them into a salad for some extra heft, or stew them into a hearty main dish that'll warm you up on the coldest of nights. Feeling adventurous? Use them in brownies for a sneaky protein-packed twist. Yes, you heard that right, brownies. Here's the deal. If you're not stocking up on these, you're missing out. Aim for 25 to 40 cans. They're cheap, they last forever, and they'll make you look like a culinary genius even when you're just winging it. Trust me, black beans are the unsung heroes of the pantry, and it's time they got the spotlight they deserve. 7. Canned mandarin oranges. Sunshine in a can. Next up, canned mandarin oranges. These little orange segments are like tiny bursts of happiness, and let's be real, we could all use a little more of that when the weather turns bleak. But they're not just about the sweet, tangy flavor. Mandarin oranges are packed with vitamin C, which is basically your immune system's best friend during cold and flu season. Plus, they've got dietary fiber to keep your digestion running smoothly and your hunger in check. In the kitchen, these guys are total show-off. They can brighten up a salad with their zesty sweetness, add a pop of flavor to desserts, or even be used in marinades and sauces for a unique twist. Feeling fancy? Use them as a garnish for cocktails, or blend them into smoothies for a tropical vibe. Here's the blunt truth. If you don't have at least 15 to 30 cans of these in your pantry, you're doing winter wrong. They're affordable, versatile, and they'll make you feel like you're on a beach somewhere, even when you're stuck inside watching the snow pile up. 8. Canned spinach. The leafy green lifesaver. let's get one thing straight. Canned spinach is not just for Popeye. This leafy green is a nutritional powerhouse that deserves a permanent spot in your pantry. It's loaded with iron, which is crucial for keeping your energy levels up and your blood oxygenated. Plus, it's packed with vitamins A, C, and K, as well as minerals like magnesium and calcium. In short, it's like a multivitamin in vegetable form. When it comes to cooking, canned spinach is a total game changer. You can stir it into soups and stews for an instant nutrient boost, fold it into creamy dips for a party-ready snack, or even blend it into smoothies for a sneaky way to get your greens. And let's not forget about casseroles, quiches, and pasta dishes. Spinach makes everything better. Here's the bottom line: if you're not keeping 20 to 30 cans of this stuff on hand, you're setting yourself up for a winter of regret. It's cheap, it's versatile, and it'll make you feel like you're actually taking care of yourself, even when you're just throwing together a last-minute meal. 9. Canned chickpeas, the protein-packed all-star. Canned chickpeas are the ultimate pantry MVP. These little beige orbs are packed with protein and fiber, making them a go-to for anyone looking to eat healthy without sacrificing flavor. They're also loaded with essential minerals like magnesium, iron, and phosphorus. And they've even been shown to help stabilize blood sugar levels. In other words, they're doing the most, and they're not even trying. In the kitchen, chickpeas are ridiculously versatile. You can blend them into hummus for a creamy, protein-packed dip, roast them for a crunchy snack, or toss them into salads for some extra heft. They're also a staple in curries, stews, and soups, and they can even be used as a meat substitute in dishes like falafel or veggie burgers. Here's the deal: if you're not stocking up on 25 to 40 cans of chickpeas, you're seriously missing out. They're cheap, they last forever, and they'll make you feel like a culinary wizard, even when you're just throwing together a quick meal. Chickpeas are the real deal, and it's time they got the respect they deserve. 10. Canned tomatoes, the kitchen workhorse. Last but definitely not least, let's talk about canned tomatoes. These aren't just a pantry staple, they're the foundation of countless dishes. Packed with lycopene, a powerful antioxidant, as well as vitamins A and C, canned tomatoes are as nutritious as they are versatile. In the kitchen, they're an absolute workhorse. You can use them to make rich, flavorful sauces, hearty soups and stews, or even as a base for curries and chili. Feeling fancy? Use them in shakshuka or as a topping for homemade pizza. The possibilities are endless, and the flavor is always on point. Here's the blunt truth: if you don't have at least 30 to 50 cans of these in your pantry, you're setting yourself up for a winter of bland, boring meals. Canned tomatoes are cheap, they last forever, and they'll make you look like a pro in the kitchen, even when you're just winging it. Don't sleep on this one. It's a pantry essential for a reason. 11. Canned sweet corn, your winter lifeline. Let's get straight to it. When the days get short and the weather turns grim, you need reliable staples in your pantry. Canned sweet corn isn't just a nostalgic side dish, it's a strategic asset for the fall and winter months. Forget the idea that canned food is inferior. Modern canning processes lock in nutrients right after harvest, meaning that can of corn is often just as good, if not better, than the so-called fresh produce that has traveled for weeks to reach your grocery store. It delivers the taste of summer sunshine on the bleakest winter day, and its convenience is unmatched. There's no shucking, no boiling, and no mess. You just open the can, and it's ready to go. From a nutritional standpoint, sweet corn is a workhorse. It's a solid source of dietary fiber, which is crucial for keeping your digestive system running smoothly, especially when you're eating heavier winter meals. It also provides essential B vitamins, which help your body convert food into energy, something you'll need more of when it's cold and dark. On top of that, it contains antioxidants that help protect your cells from damage. While it does have natural sugars, it's a complex carbohydrate that provides sustained energy, not a quick, useless spike. It's a practical, no-nonsense way to get necessary nutrients into your diet when fresh options are limited and expensive. The real value of canned corn, however, lies in its incredible versatility. It's not just for sitting next to a piece of chicken. You can drain it and toss it into salads for a sweet crunch, or add it to a hearty black bean and chili soup to bulk it up. Mix it into cornbread batter for extra moisture and texture. Blend it into a creamy, savory soup. Sauté it with onions and peppers for a quick, flavorful side. You can even make corn fritters or add it to a winter shepherd's pie. Its ability to fit into almost any savory dish makes it an invaluable ingredient for stretching meals and adding substance without a lot of effort or cost. Having a well-stocked supply means you're always prepared to create a filling, satisfying meal. 12 canned peas. The unsung hero of your pantry. Let's be blunt. Canned peas get a bad rap. Many people dismiss them as mushy, bland remnants of childhood dinners. That's a mistake. When you're facing down the long, cold stretch of fall and winter, these little green orbs are a powerhouse of nutrition and convenience that you can't afford to overlook. It's time to stop thinking of them as a sad side dish and start seeing them for what they are, a critical component of a well-prepared pantry. While others are paying a premium for sad-looking fresh vegetables that have lost most of their nutrients during a long journey to the store, you'll have a consistent, reliable source of greens ready at a moment's notice. Nutritionally, canned peas punch well above their weight. They are packed with vitamins, including a significant amount of vitamin A and C, which are vital for immune support when everyone around you is coughing and sniffling. They also provide a surprising amount of plant-based protein and dietary fiber. This combination helps keep you full and satisfied, preventing you from reaching for junk food during those long, dark evenings. The fiber aids digestion, which can be a real benefit when winter diets tend to be heavier and more carb-focused. Canned peas offer a straightforward, cheap way to add a dose of essential nutrients to your meals without any fuss. The real strength of canned peas is their utility in the kitchen. Their soft texture, often seen as a weakness, is actually an advantage. They can be effortlessly mashed with mint and a little butter to create a sophisticated spread for toast or a topping for fish. You can blend them into a vibrant, creamy soup in minutes. Stir them into pasta dishes, risottos, or casseroles at the last minute to add a pop of color and a boost of nutrients. They are a fantastic addition to hearty stews and pot pies, adding substance and a subtle sweetness that complements savory flavors. Forget just serving them on the side. Canned peas can be integrated into almost any dish to stretch your ingredients and ensure you're getting some form of vegetable, even when fresh options are scarce or unaffordable. Stocking up isn't just a suggestion, it's a smart strategy. 13 canned olives. The pantry's flavor bomb. Let's cut to the chase. Canned olives are not just for martinis or sad-looking relish trays. If you think of them as a simple garnish, you are seriously underestimating a powerful tool in your culinary arsenal, especially for the fall and winter. These aren't just little flavor-packed fruits, they are a concentrated source of savory, salty, and tangy notes that can elevate a boring meal into something memorable. When fresh, vibrant ingredients are either unavailable or ridiculously expensive, a can of olives provides an instant burst of complex flavor that few other pantry items can match. They are a shortcut to making your food taste better, plain and simple. No prep work, no complicated recipes. Just pop the top and add a touch of the Mediterranean to your plate. Don't let their small size fool you. Olives are a nutritional heavyweight. They are loaded with heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, the same kind of beneficial fats found in olive oil. These fats are crucial for overall health and can help you feel full and satisfied, which is particularly useful during the colder months when cravings for heavy, less healthy foods are common. Furthermore, olives are a good source of vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect your cells from damage. They also contain other antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. In a season where diets can become beige and carb-heavy, olives offer a dose of healthy fats and micronutrients that support your body's functions without requiring any cooking or preparation. The real genius of canned olives lies in their incredible versatility. They can instantly transform a dish. Throw a handful into a simple pasta sauce to add depth and a briny kick. Chop them up and mix them with herbs and garlic to create a quick tapenade for bread or crackers. Scatter them over a homemade pizza or flatbread for a classic savory bite. They can be baked into breads, stirred into grain salads, or added to hearty chicken and chorizo stews. Even the brine from the can is a secret weapon. A splash can add a salty, acidic punch to marinades, salad dressings, or soups. Keeping a healthy stock of canned olives is a strategic move. It ensures that no matter how bare your fridge looks, you always have an ingredient on hand that can deliver a powerful and sophisticated flavor punch. 14 canned coconut milk. Your secret weapon for richness. Let's get one thing straight. Canned coconut milk is not just for niche tropical drinks or for people on special diets. It's a powerhouse ingredient that belongs in every serious pantry, especially when fall and winter demand richer, more comforting foods. If you're relying on dairy for creaminess, you're missing out. Canned coconut milk offers a level of richness and a subtle, complex flavor that heavy cream can't match. And it does so without the lactose. It's a shelf-stable block of culinary potential that can transform bland, watery soups into velvety, satisfying meals and turn simple stews into something that tastes like it took hours to prepare. In the cold months, you need food that comforts and sustains, and coconut milk delivers that in spades. Nutritionally, it's time to get over the outdated fear of fat. Canned coconut milk is rich in healthy fats, particularly medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs. Unlike other fats, MCTs are processed differently by the body, providing a more readily available source of energy. This is exactly what your body needs when it's working harder to stay warm in the cold. These fats also contribute to a feeling of satiety, helping you feel full and satisfied after a meal, which can curb the urge to snack on less nutritious options. While it's certainly calorie-dense, those calories are functional, providing energy and helping your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins from other foods in your meal. It's a practical, effective way to add substance and nutritional value to your winter diet. The true power of canned coconut milk is its dual personality in the kitchen. It's a game-changer for savory dishes. A single can is the foundation for countless creamy curries, from Thai green curry with chicken to Indian-inspired lentil dals. It can be used to create luxurious dairy-free versions of cream of tomato or butternut squash soup. Add a splash to your braised meats or stews in the final hour of cooking to create a thick, rich gravy. But its utility doesn't stop there. On the sweet side, it's essential for making decadent desserts. You can whip it into a dairy-free whipped cream, use it as a base for puddings and mousses, or add it to your morning oatmeal for a creamy, filling start to the day. Stocking up on canned coconut milk isn't just about being prepared. It's about giving yourself the ability to create deeply flavorful and satisfying meals all winter long with one simple, shelf-stable ingredient. 15. Canned beets. The overlooked nutrient powerhouse. All right, let's talk about canned beets. For a lot of people, beets are that weird, purple stuff from a salad bar that they actively avoid. It's time to get over that. Canned beets are one of the most underrated and practical items you can have in your pantry, especially for the fall and winter. When other produce is either out of season, overpriced, or looks pathetic on the shelf, canned beets are consistently good. They are pre-cooked, pre-peeled, and ready to use, saving you from the stained hands and lengthy roasting time that come with fresh beets. You get all the benefits with none of the hassle. They are a convenient, long-lasting, and affordable way to inject vibrant color and serious nutrition into your meals when your diet is otherwise dominated by brown and beige winter foods. From a nutritional perspective, ignoring beets is just foolish. These vibrant roots are packed with essential nutrients that are especially important during colder months. They are a fantastic source of folate, which is critical for cell growth and function. More importantly, they are loaded with dietary nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. This compound helps improve blood flow, which can support everything from blood pressure regulation to physical endurance, useful when you're feeling sluggish on a dark winter day. On top of that, they are bursting with antioxidants, particularly betalains, which give them their deep red color and help fight oxidative stress in your body. In a season where your immune system is under constant attack, having a food that supports your body's natural defense systems is a non-negotiable. The true value of canned beets is their surprising versatility. Stop thinking of them as just a boring side dish. Drain them and toss them into a salad with goat cheese and walnuts for a classic earthy flavor combination. Blend them into a smoothie with berries and ginger for an insane color and a nutrient kick that will start your day right. You can even use them in baking. Pureed beets add incredible moisture and a subtle sweetness to chocolate cakes or brownies, making them richer and more complex. For a savory twist, try roasting the canned beets with some olive oil and herbs to concentrate their flavor, or blend them into a vibrant, stunning dip similar to hummus. Keeping a solid supply of canned beets is a smart move. It ensures you always have a colorful, nutrient-dense vegetable on hand that can add flavor, moisture, and health benefits to a huge range of dishes. 16. The versatile artichoke heart. Let's cut to the chase. If you think canned artichoke hearts are just for fancy restaurants, you're missing out on one of the most versatile items you can stock in your pantry. Forget the fresh ones for a moment, they're a pain to prep. Canned artichoke hearts are ready to go, saving you time and effort that's better spent elsewhere. Packed in either water or oil, they offer a tender texture and a unique, slightly tangy flavor that can elevate a boring meal into something respectable. Nutritionally, they're not empty calories. These are loaded with fiber, which is crucial for your digestive system, especially when you're loading up on heavier winter foods. They also bring a decent amount of antioxidants to the table, along with minerals like magnesium and potassium. So how do you use them? Don't overthink it. Chop them up and throw them on a pizza. The briny taste cuts through the richness of the cheese and sauce perfectly. Mix them into your pasta salad for an instant upgrade, or blend them with some cream cheese, garlic and parmesan for a dip that will make you forget all about store-bought versions. You can even roast them with a bit of olive oil and herbs until they get slightly crispy. They become a fantastic side dish for chicken or fish. Keeping a solid stash of these, say 15 to 25 cans, isn't hoarding. It's smart planning. It means you always have a gourmet ingredient on hand to make your meals less predictable and a lot more interesting. 17. Pumpkin puree. Not just for pie. Stop associating canned pumpkin puree with just one holiday dessert. Thinking of it only for Thanksgiving pie is a massive waste of its potential. This stuff is a powerhouse of flavor and nutrition that should be a staple in your kitchen year-round. But especially during the fall and winter. It's basically pre-mashed, pre-cooked pumpkin in a can, saving you the messy, time-consuming job of roasting and pureeing a whole pumpkin yourself. Let's be honest, you're not going to do that on a regular Tuesday night. Inside that can is a huge dose of vitamin A, which is essential for good vision, and a significant amount of vitamin C to help your immune system fight off whatever is going around. Plus, its high fiber content will keep your digestion running smoothly. The uses are almost endless. Stir a few spoonfuls into your morning oatmeal or smoothie for a nutrient boost and a hint of fall flavor. It adds a creamy thickness and earthy sweetness to soups and stews, particularly chili. You can mix it into pancake or waffle batter, bake it into bread and muffins, or even create a savory pasta sauce with it by adding sage and a bit of cream. Don't be afraid to experiment. It's a forgiving ingredient. For those who appreciate having a versatile, healthy, and convenient option ready to go, stocking 20 to 30 cans is a no-brainer. It ensures you have the core of a comforting, nutritious meal or snack available at all times. 18. Sardines. The unsung protein hero. Get over any preconceived notions you have about sardines. These little fish are one of the most nutritionally dense and affordable proteins you can buy, and they deserve a spot in your pantry. They are packed to the gills with omega-3 fatty acids, the good fats that your heart and brain need to function properly. On top of that, they're a fantastic source of vitamin D and calcium because you're eating the tiny edible bones. Good luck finding that combination in many other foods. They provide a quick, no-cook protein source that's ready straight from the can, which is invaluable when you need a fast meal. The flavor is robust and savory, not just fishy. If you think they're too strong, you're not using them correctly. Mash them with some lemon juice, hot sauce, and onions, and spread it on some sturdy toast for a classic, satisfying snack. Toss them with pasta, garlic, olive oil, and chili flakes for a simple and incredibly flavorful dinner that comes together in minutes. You can also add them to salads for a protein kick, or just eat them straight out of the can with some crackers. They are the ultimate convenience food for anyone looking to increase their protein intake without breaking the bank. Stocking 20 to 35 cans is a practical move. It's cheap insurance against running out of quick, healthy meal options when you're too busy or tired to cook a complex dish from scratch.